Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I want to thank you all, as I always do, for your support in watching my other videos and commenting and sharing and subscribing. I appreciate it so much. And so, yeah, let's get started. In this video, I'm going to be speaking about why therapy is for you. I'm going to share a little bit about my personal journey with therapy last year and just I hope to to encourage you as you're watching this to maybe um, explore therapy, give it another chance, recommend it to someone else that you know and you love, whatever it is. I just hope that by sharing my story, it'll help you. So, I began therapy last year in March. I had just moved back from Atlanta, Georgia, back to New York City, where I'm from, born and raised. And when I got back, I mean, and I've talked about it before in prior videos, I really had experienced a lot of anxiety and depression, right? I became really, I had a very close relationship with these things, and that was a very tough season for me, right? There were antidepressants, there was sadness, there was a lot of crying, there was a lot of fear, there was a lot of things. And when I moved back and when God brought me back to New York City, which was not a part of my plan, when I got back here, I had all of my resources, right? I had friends, I had family. So for someone else hearing the story, maybe they would have been like, well, you had everything you needed. You were back where you belong. You are back surrounded by people who love you and all these things. And yet, because it wasn't a part of my plan, and because of everything I had just experienced emotionally in the last year prior and all that stuff, I felt a little, out of place. I felt a little out of place. And so I moved back and I was getting my business all together, getting everything together, actually applying for food stamps and all of that stuff. And at the office that I was at that was helping me get my food stamps, I just asked, I was like, do you guys offer therapy here as well? And they said, we do. So I signed up. And that was in February, and then it took about a couple of weeks for me to get an appointment to meet a therapist and just talk about my intentions and why. And I want to say that I'm very lucky because I only had to meet with one therapist who I ended up loving, and she became my therapist for the rest of the year. Shout out to Lauren Weber, she's awesome. Um, so anyway, so I have my first meeting with my therapist in March, and we're introducing ourselves to one another, we're getting acquainted, and she's like, what do you know what brings you to therapy? What do you want to accomplish in our time together? And I tell her, and I don't think I've ever spoken about this before, but I really went to therapy to figure out why I was so insecure. I struggle and have struggled and do struggle and whatever, past tense, whatever. But we are working through that, right? We are building confidence in 2021, and that's why we're doing this video right now. But anyway, but yeah, I wanted to be in therapy because I wanted to find out why I was so insecure, why when someone compliments me, I can't take a compliment, why um, why in relationships do I need certain things because I don't feel um, like I can provide in this area, but I can definitely provide in this area, but is this the area that they need help in, or like, why do I feel like I need to help, and what is that contributing to my insecurity? All of these thoughts in my head, I'm spewing out, I'm giving to her, I'm just like, yo, I really just want to become a better version of myself. And so she says we can do that, we can talk about that, we can learn more about each other. She was saying, I'll learn more about you, and through this process we will get you closer and closer to the person that you want to be. And so I was in therapy from March up until December of last year, and it was such a beautiful experience. Again, I am so grateful to have a therapist who listened to me, who held space for my dreams, for my stories, for my fears, for my insecurities, for my confident moments. She helped me navigate a relationship. She helped me get over a relationship. She helped me fall in love with my art again. She helped me forgive. She helped me build bonds. It was like all of this like beautiful stuff. And I know, I want to say, we have to break the stigma that going to see a therapist means that you're crazy, and specifically in the Black and Latino community, right? Like, you are not crazy if you go to therapy. You can actually become crazy if you don't go to therapy, because we're human. We have so many thoughts and so many feelings, and unfortunately in our communities, we're not even allowed to hold space for all of them, right? We're not allowed to be happy and be sad, be strong and feel weak, or whatever, feel joy and excitement. We don't know how to always articulate, share those feelings. And so therapy allows you to really find out who you are. What makes you happy? What makes you sad? What makes you excited? What makes you nervous? What brings thrill into your life? And I say that because I think so often when we talk about therapy, we're just talking about, this will be a space where you will talk about all the things that have hurt your feelings and made you sad. And no, it's also a space to talk about your dreams, to talk about your goals, to talk about what you desire, to talk about people you love, and talk about what you love about yourself, and learn new things about yourself. It's a space for all of this good stuff, this gushy, beautiful stuff. And so I really want everyone watching this video, everyone who comes across this video, to explore therapy so you can fall in love with yourself, so that you can fall in love with those gushy, amazing, juicy parts of who you are, and what and the beautiful things in your life that God has given to you, yo. There's so many beautiful things that we don't pay attention to because we are so focused on the things in our head that have not even happened yet. Ooh, so rude. Sorry, got a phone call. See? And because of therapy, I know how to continue. I know how to acknowledge that that happened, but that doesn't ruin where I was in this video. See? Beautiful things like that. With that being said, oh, one more thing I want to say. This is so, so important. Please, not please, that's not what I want to say. Start therapy for you and only you. It took me a while. Therapy was never something I didn't consider, but I didn't go to therapy because I didn't want to feel like I was following a trend. I didn't want to go to therapy because my friends were going. I wanted to go because it was the right time for me to go. And boy, was it the right time. I had no idea that when I decided to start therapy for myself, that we would be experiencing a pandemic. Lord Jesus. If that's not divine timing, I don't know what is. Therapy helped me so much. It helped so much in the last year or so. So I wanted to share that. And again, I want to end with this. Therapy is for you because you're worthy, you matter, you're talented, you're inspiring, and because a better version of you is on the other side of your doubt. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Please share, comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, love. Later.